Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Earl at Sumo Bully Kennels. Man, doing dog stuff today. Wanted to make a quick announcement. Last week we confirmed our baby girl Hershey right here. Hershey. She is confirmed. We did an ultrasound at our repro vet, and they see heartbeats in there. You can see a little bit of swelling on the rear end. So she did take. We bred her to Mr. Chuck Norris from Kennels. Nice American blood, and Hershey's an outcross, guys. She is off Lily and Klaus. This is how we got into meeting Areo Kennels and Lily and Mr. Klaus. We got to see both of those dogs. She is a tri-chocolate, guys. It looks like Zion a lot. So we like this blood, is why we got her. She's off of Lily, who is Whopper's litter mate. Whopper is off of Tetra and Zion, Bossy Tetra and King Zion. And if you guys follow the XL lane, Zion is one of those dogs that I would say legendary, produce a lot of amazing dogs that we love the phenotypes of. So that's why we got her, because of the American bloodline. And of course, Mr. Klaus, you know, a standout dog from Brazil. Amazing dog, amazing temperament. So we got her, and here it is a year and a half later. And she's all grown up, and we did her first breeding with Chuck Norris, who's also a handsome boy. So typically she's with her sister right next door. Hi, this is Katana. That's her litter mate as well. So typically, guys, these guys are kennel mates. And this is a very beautiful girl right here. Look at her. But after we confirmed her, now we are roughly 3 weeks away from whelping. So after the examination, they are projecting her to deliver right around January 6th. So at this time, it's time to separate them. They can still see each other on the outside run, but now I want her to kind of settle into her own space. And maybe in 7 to 10 days, I'm gonna set up her whelp box here. So she gets used to being in the whelp box and starts getting comfortable. You're gonna see as they get closer to giving birth, the dogs will start nesting, digging, just hoarding stuff kind of deal. If you guys have ever had a litter, or if you've never had a litter, that's why I'm going through it. So really quick, guys. I want to thank everyone for following the channel. A lot of love, guys. We had so much fun at Nationals. If you guys watched that video prior to this one, thank you for all the love and all the support. We do our best to deliver the best videos for you guys. That includes content, video quality, sound quality, edits, all of it, so that when you guys watch, that you have an amazing experience watching our videos. You learn a lot, you have fun, you laugh, and you get to see what you like the most, dogs, right? So thank you so much for all the support, guys. For you guys are new, the channel has grown so much. Consider giving us a like, a subscribe, consider sharing our content so that other people can enjoy it as well. So we like the stuff we put out for you guys. It's something that what we want to see. So we try to do the same thing for you guys, right? So anyhow, back to subject at hand. So our whelp box is gonna go here, which when I set it up, we'll do another video, but typically I like the whelp box to end here. That's my entry point. The dog will eat here still. All my walking supplies will be there. My whelp box will follow this outline. And then she has the little exit on the whelp box to go outside to use the run. And I will be outfitting power over here via extension cords for the heaters and lights and things like that. It is winter now, or almost winter. We're in December, we're another week out from officially starting winter. So it is cold outside. And one of the most important things for puppies when they're first born is that warmth and that heat. So the key thing to managing a successful whelp, you know, is that heat. Managing the temperature so that puppies are warm, and the warmth helps them with their digestion, right? But for me, whelping starts way before the breeding even happens. Having a successful litter, healthy puppies, strong puppies, starts with a mom. giving her proper nutrition, vitamins, feeding your moms nutrient-dense food, right? Getting them ready for breeding, doing a flush on them. We do a Baytril and a Clavomox flush on our girls before they are bred. Typically at first sign of blood, we do a 5 to 7 day protocol with Clavomox and Baytril to clear, flush out the female of anything that could possibly, be in there, so that we have a nice breeding. And typically on first sign of blood, we also we do deworm. I do Drontal Plus. I like Drontal Plus. So those are my big three right there: Clavomox, Baytril, and Drontal Plus. So prior, before she is bred, at first sign of blood, that's what I do. And then from there, of course, we're doing progesterone tests. We do our own in-house. From the progesterone test, I like to shoot my girls twice. So I like to get an early one in the early teens to mid-teens. I like to do my first AI, and then higher teens and even low 20s, 22s, 23s. That's where I like to shoot my two, and that typically works for me, guys. However, always, if you can, get a progesterone machine. Some girls are tricky. Some girls will stay in what they call a prolonged heat, where they just stay at a number, they go down a little bit, go up a little bit. It's kind of tricky. My girl Fortuna's like that, which drives me nuts. However, she's regular. She straight up, bred her twice, no, 3 times, I'm sorry, and then we're done. So some girls are very easy, Typically, girls that are young, that are being bred young, are the ones that have those weird heats. And right now, one of our girls, Fortuna's in a split heat. She went into heat, she went out of heat, now she's back in heat. Absolutely drive me crazy, guys, but that is part of the game. Some dogs are like that again. So anyhow, today, a lot of things going. We got progesterone tests. We're separating out dogs because she's roughly 3 weeks from giving birth. I think we're at the 15th right now, December 15th. So 2 weeks to the 31st and the 6th. Yeah, so roughly 3 weeks, and we're expecting puppies. She is a tri-chocolate. Mr. Chuck Norris is a lilac tri. We are expecting a colorful colorful litter. Pretty much tries. This is what we're looking at, and Chuck Norris himself. I'll do a full breakdown of the pedigree on screen of Chuck Norris, but basically some notable names in his background are Wonka, Bossy's Bigfoot, all the dogs that we like, guys. So bringing these two together, ultimately you're getting Wonka, you're getting Bossy's Bigfoot, you're getting Markov, you're getting Klaus, you are getting Zion, you're getting Bossy's Tetra. So some pretty cool names to throw into one pedigree if you look back a couple of generations. Her mom has produced these two females, so her mom produces big females, so we like that. Nice, big, correct females, good top lines, nice bone on them. And this girl is still, not even fully matured out. But as you can see, typically the signs of that a girl took is the change in the teats right here. So you can see the swelling on the teats. And just even when a girl doesn't take, sometimes they have what they call a false pregnancy, where you see this. But typically on the heat, her back end will swell up after bleeding. You see the swelling and then the blood. And then after the fertile period, the swelling comes down a little bit. It's still not back to the normal size. However, it's not as swollen as when they're very receptive to being mounted. So with that said, now it's time for her to be on her own. She's a very social dog. She loves being with a pack, with a crew, with her sister, loves playing. So we've held up till this point to keep her separated, but now we have to separate her. Now we're 3 weeks out. Even though she's not a wild dog, dogs kind of sometimes can play rough, and we don't want any kind of situations that can occur from that rough play. So that's why you should separate your girls the closer they get to whelping and delivering. And so yeah, here it is. You can see a little bit of swelling there. Not quite as swollen as, you know, again, when they're ready to be bred. But I was very confident in this breeding. She, you know, we caught her right around a 9. Ovulation occurs around between 5 and 10. And yeah, again, 3 breedings, that was it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Have not done a reverse progesterone. We will be doing that after the new year. So we're gonna be monitoring reverse progesterone test. If she's 3 and under, they say that's good to cut, right? We're gonna do a C-section. And also measuring the temperature, a rectal thermometer. If you see her temp drop, you're probably within a day of delivering, 24 hours from delivering. So those are some key things. The closer she gets to delivering, you're gonna see her feces are gonna change. One thing I notice about them when they're loaded with puppies is the closer they get, the bigger her belly gets, the poo consistency changes, and even the color. Like you'll see her poo green. And even though you didn't change her feeding regimen or her food, the poo is like softer and greenish. And I attribute that to her expelling the poo from the puppies inside of her, right? So she has to poo herself, but then the puppies also are excreting waste, and she has to pass that through as well. Food-wise, I give her a little bit more, not that much more than her regular portion. For me, what's important is the nutrient-dense food that we give her. We feed raw. Raw chicken with grinded bones, joints, everything in its complete, grinded down. I always mix in 1 raw egg, shell and all, per meal. If I don't like the stool, I'll add some carrots. I'll chop up some carrots. But we already have carrots in the raw food with green beans, with pumpkin, with sauerkraut. And we'll mix a little bit of kibble in there. Just sometimes the dogs eat the same thing over and over and over, and they kind of lose their appetite to eat fast. So I like to mix a little bit of kibble in there just for texture. And it changes it up for them. So again, and we are of course supplementing. So with the food and the supplementation, for me, there's no need to overfeed a pregnant female. You give her a little bit more than what she normally gets, and you can always tell if she's still hungry. So there's no need for that. But again, it's prior to breeding, during the breeding, during the pregnancy, and even more important is after pregnancy. How you feed, how you supplement, because mom is taking care of babies, and if mom is not healthy, she's not getting good nutrition, then the babies aren't getting good nutrition, right? And so from the time they're born to that first year is the most critical time for our babies, our puppies, right? The biggest growth spurt is between year 1 and 2. From year 1 to 2 and year 2 to 3, they're still growing and maturing. However, they're not growing as much as that first 12 months where the growth, you go from, you know, having a 1 or 2 pound newborn pup to 120, 130 pound dog within 12 months. It's the amount of growth is tremendous, and therefore that is, to me, the most important time to give your dog the most high, you know, nutrient dense, high value food and supplementation as well. We use new vet and new joints. It's not the end all be all. It will not correct crappy feeding regimens, in my opinion. So to me, the supplementation is just an add-on on top of how I already feed, which is already a complete balanced diet that is nutrient dense. So it's, to me, vitamins are an insurance policy, right? Just an extra thing on top of how I already feed and how I care for my dogs. Feed and care are, to me, is the most important. You can have 2 pups from the same litter, and a year later, you can see the dog that looked better when they were born look not as good as the other one a year later. And again, that comes from care and nutrition, guys. So one thing is the genetics, but I'm gonna control what I can control, which is feed, care, and nutrition, including training and everything else, to make sure that my dog grows to its full potential and is a well-balanced dog, mentally balanced, good temperament. You know, we have a good temperament, a breed with good temperament already. However, that doesn't mean or allow us the excuse to be lazy with socializing our dogs and giving them the best that they can get. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna wrap there because I still got to do progesterone tests and whatnot. Just wanted to touch base, guys. Thank you again. So much love from the ABKC Nationals. Met a lot of great people, and you guys that couldn't go and watch their video, thanks for the love, guys. Keep sharing, keep watching. We're committed to providing you quality videos. And this is a Sunday check-in. So we got exciting news with her confirmed. Some of you guys reaching out to me regarding this litter. I will do an exclusive breakdown of this litter again. Earl at Sumo Bully Kennels, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.